Cats are remarkable creatures that have accompanied humans for thousands of years. Their grace, independence, and mysteriousness make them some of the most beloved pets. One of the most charming and frequently observed behaviors in cats is when they knead with their paws. This process, where a cat rhythmically presses its paws into a soft surface, be it a blanket, pillow, or even its owner's lap, evokes affection in many people. But why do cats do this? What lies behind this instinctive action? Let's explore this phenomenon step by step, delving into its physiological, psychological, and evolutionary aspects. Kneading, often called kneading in English, is a behavior in which a cat alternately presses its front paws into a soft surface. This is typically accompanied by rhythmic movements reminiscent of kneading dough, hence the English term. Some cats extend their claws during this, while others keep them retracted. Often, cats purr while kneading, their eyes may be half closed, and their facial expression appears calm or even slightly detached. This behavior can last from a few seconds to several minutes, depending on the cat's mood. For cat owners, this action often becomes a moment of special closeness with their pet. However, it can sometimes be slightly painful if the cat gets too enthusiastic and starts using its claws. Why is this behavior so common among cats? To answer this question, we need to look into their past, both their early kittenhood and their evolutionary history. The first and most widespread explanation for why cats knead is tied to their infancy. Newborn kittens instinctively begin kneading their mother's belly to stimulate the flow of milk from her mammary glands. This process starts literally within days of birth, when kittens are still blind and entirely dependent on their mother's milk. By pressing their paws into the soft skin around the nipples, they help the milk release more easily, ensuring their nourishment and survival. This early experience leaves a lasting imprint on a cat's psyche. Adult cats that knead often replicate this behavior as a kind of echo of their kittenhood memories. It's associated with feelings of safety, comfort, and satisfaction. When a cat kneads a blanket or your lap, it's essentially returning to the state of serenity it felt as a kitten under its mother's care. This is why many cats purr during this process. Purring is also linked to feelings of coziness and contentment. But kittenhood is only part of the story. To fully understand why cats knead, we should consider their evolutionary past. The ancestors of modern domestic cats, such as the African wildcat, Felis libica, lived in the wild, where comfort wasn't always readily available. Wild cats often made beds in tall grass, leaves, or soft soil. Before lying down to rest, they might pat down the surface with their paws to make it more comfortable and check for hidden threats like thorns or small predators. This behavior may have been inherited by domestic cats as an instinctive pre-sleep ritual. Even in cozy homes, cats retain some traits of their wild ancestors. When your cat needs a pillow or carpet, it might unconsciously be preparing a resting spot, following an ancient instinct. Thus, this action can be seen as a bridge between their wild origins and modern domestic life. Cats are emotional beings, though they don't express their feelings as openly as, say, dogs. Kneading isn't just a physiological reflex, it's also a form of communication. This behavior often emerges when a cat feels relaxed, happy, or content. For example, if you're petting your cat and it starts kneading, it might be its way of saying, "I feel good with you." Interestingly, some cats only knead in the presence of specific people, those they trust the most. This suggests that the behavior is tied to feelings of attachment and security. A cat kneading your lap is effectively showing you its affection and trust. In these moments, it might even subtly mark you with the scent from glands in its paw pads, strengthening the bond between you. On the other hand, cats sometimes need to relieve stress or calm themselves. It's a form of self-soothing, similar to how humans might fidget with something or tap their fingers when anxious. If a cat starts kneading in an unusual situation, like after a move or a vet visit, It could be its attempt to restore inner balance. Physiology. Why does it feel good to cats? From a physiological perspective, kneading might simply feel pleasant for cats. Their paw pads contain numerous nerve endings, and rhythmic pressure on a soft surface could stimulate them, creating a sense of satisfaction. Additionally, this action helps cats stretch their paw muscles and keep them toned. After a long nap or rest, kneading is a way to loosen up and get their body moving. Interestingly, kneading often triggers the release of endorphins, happiness hormones, in cats. This explains why they look so peaceful and content. The purring that accompanies kneading is also linked to endorphin production, creating a feedback loop of pleasure. The cat kneads, feels good, purrs, and this enhances its relaxation. Individual differences. Why don't all cats knead? While kneading is a common behavior, not all cats do it. Why is that? The answer lies in individual differences and life experiences. For instance, kittens weaned early or bottle-fed might not fully develop this reflex, as they didn't have enough time to practice on their mother's belly. Conversely, cats raised in loving environments with plenty of tactile contact are more likely to retain this behavior into adulthood. A cat's personality also plays a role. More independent or reserved cats may knead less often, while affectionate and social ones do it more frequently. Age and health can also affect this behavior. Older cats or those with joint issues might avoid kneading due to discomfort. What to do if a cat kneads too vigorously? For many owners, kneading is a delightful ritual, but it can sometimes be inconvenient. If a cat extends its claws and scratches your skin, or if the process goes on too long, here are some steps you can take. Add a barrier. Place a soft blanket or towel between you and the cat to protect your skin. Distract it. Offer a toy or treat to shift its focus. Trim its claws. Regular claw trimming can make the process less painful. Don't punish. This is a natural behavior, and punishment could cause stress or mistrust. It's important to remember that kneading isn't just a habit, it's part of a cat's nature. Rather than trying to stop it entirely, create conditions that make it comfortable for both of you. Kneading is a multifaceted behavior that blends instincts, memories, and emotions. It's an echo of kittenhood, a remnant of wild ancestry, and a way to express love or find calm. For a cat, this action is as natural as purring or stretching after a nap. When you watch your cat knead, you're not just seeing a cute habit, you're witnessing a story of its species, its life, and its feelings. The next time your furry friend starts rhythmically pressing its paws into a blanket or your lap, smile and savor the moment. It's not just kneading dough, it's a little feline way of saying, I'm here, I feel good, and I trust you. And isn't that wonderful?